All right, what is up, everybody? Shadow Scout 0013 here, coming in with another list build for Rebels. I wanted to try and basically use some of the new stuff that has just come out and kind of re-look at some old lists. This is also probably going to be great for the Blizzard Force or the Hoth, the Rebel version. I forgot which that one was, but I think that's it. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be perfect. This is kind of like a Hoth style build, but we're gonna take a small look at it. So we're gonna go with Leia for this one. So take cover 2. So choose up 2 friendly trooper units at range 1, and then each of them gains a dodge. Inspire 2. So after she rallies, she can remove up to 2 suppression tokens from another friendly unit or other friendly units at range 1 to 2. She still has nimble and then sharpshooter 2. So reducing all cover. Surging to crit, awesome, fantastic. Surging to defense on a white dice, not too bad. Range 1 to 2 attack. All right, and then 6 health and 2 courage. All right, pretty cool. She's cheap and a good commander to use. Now we're gonna try to just for the sake of using some new stuff, we're gonna go with lead by example. So she gains another inspire 2, so she's gonna gain inspire 4. So if she is around a ton of units, she's going to be able to take off 1 suppression from 4 units, or 2 units can take off 2 suppression. It's just, you could remove up to 2 suppression tokens from other friendly units. So yeah, so that's pretty cool. I think that is super fun. Lead by example, and then vigilance, obviously, because of nimble and it's a rebel army. So I think vigilance is going to be huge. And then why not deck her out with portable scanner? You don't have to. I think having another dodge on other people, giving out extra dodges is awesome. And I mean, for the most part, I feel like she's more of a support unit than she is an actual like fighting unit. So I always want to give out as many things as possible with her specifically. And then honestly, I just kind of want to have another rebel officer. And then with that rebel officer, I want to have vigilance. I mean, you can go with inspire or lead by example to get that inspire 2, so that the rebel officer could have inspire 3. So your army will basically almost never be suppressed, which is fantastic. That's pretty awesome. But for the sake of keeping dodges and dodges being very, very important, so you don't lose anyone, I think vigilance is going to be great. And then take cover 1 with portable scanner is going to give him take cover 2, because he's only got take cover 1, inspire, and sharpshooter. So he's basically a super, super cheap and downgraded Leia, in my opinion. But with 2 vigilances and portable scanners, giving out dodges like crazy and allowing people to keep it is, I think, a really, really good thing. So we've got our commanders. I wanted to, for the Blizzard, for the sake of this, keep melee. So you can go with the FD laser cannon team. You could go with 3 of them. I think that would be a super cheap. So what we're going to do first is kind of go with the laser team, give them the suppressive barrage. If you wanted to, because spiders are very, very prominent right now, giving them the overcharged generator to gain impact would be fantastic on top of the already impact 2. So it'd be impact 3. But if you feel like you're going to be, shooting at other people, you can go with this one. You could have 1 anti, tank and vehicle, and then 2, anti personnel, or vice versa. It's up to you. For the time being, I'm going to just go with the overcharge generator. And since they're all the same price, we're just going to keep them there. It's just up to you which one you want to use. You can give linked targeting array to them. I feel like that would be pretty awesome. And because they're an emplacement trooper, if you wanted to, I'm going to probably deck out the rebel veterans because of coordinate emplacement trooper. So, and then I'm still going to go with the Mark IIs medium, which is an emplacement trooper. Sorry, the rebel veterans are just regular troopers. I don't know if I said they were emplacement troopers, but they work well to coordinate with the emplacement troopers. So we're going to have tons of emplacement troopers. We're going to have rebel veterans like crazy to be able to give them as many orders as we can. And I'm going to, try to keep them alive as much as we can. And so there's a few different options that we can do. You can go with the rebel veteran, Or you could go with the Rebel Comms tech. Now, the reason I would go with the Rebel Comms tech is because they get, after they're issued an order, they gain a dodge. So they're already going to be able to get a dodge. And then, you know, if Leia or the Rebel officer starts to give them more dodges, then you're going to have multiple dodges on this thing. And then honestly, I'd just go with the Rebel Comms for the time being. Let's just see. And situational awareness. It's cheap, but you're making these Rebel troopers a little bit tankier to be able to cancel more with their dodges. And then we have to equip an order on them, and you could give them comms relay if you wanted to. But I think HQ uplink, I don't know why I couldn't talk on that one. It's going to be better. Let's go with 3 of those, and let's try 3 Mark IIs. That gives us 11 activations. And let's see. Yeah, I mean, we still have 42 more points left. And for the most part, you can't do any more core. There's really nothing else here that you can really use. It's too little of points to have R2D2. So honestly, you're probably gonna have to take something away. I would probably take away one of the comms people and just have a naked, you know, not naked, sorry, just a Rebel veterans with no HQ uplink or anything. And then probably give yourself either R2 for that secret mission. And then you've got 12 activations for this Blizzard Force. You've got the 3 laser cannon teams. You've got too many people who are going to be stationary, and you really only have 5 units that are going to be able to go after objectives and do stuff, and then 1 unit that's not completely pointless, but, you know, just used for secret mission. You're not really going to be fighting with them for the most part. Now, that's 12 activations for a Blizzard Force. I'm sure there's something else that, you know, we could do for Blizzard Force. Let's just say we take that away. We take one of these away. We'll take the naked one. No, not naked, but the one without the comms tech. Let's get rid of the 3 laser cannon team, and instead let's do Tauntauns and do some kind of stuff with them. So we're going to have some Tauntaun Riders. Tauntaun Riders are Agile 1, so after they perform a standard move, they gain a dodge. So they're going to be consistently gaining dodges. If they move, and then when relentless, they'll get, so they're going to have 2 dodges from moving, and then an attack. So you'll have 2 dodges. They have reposition, sharpshooter 1, so they're going to reduce cover by 1, and then unhindered, so you don't have to worry about difficult terrain, and it's speed 3. They're surging both to attack and defense with 4 health each. So you're going to have an 8 health unit, courage 2, white defense dice, a range 1 to 2 red, 2 dice, which is going to be great. And then ram 1, which is, I think, if they get a blank after they perform standard move and then use ram. I was a little unfamiliar with it. I'm going to have to, you know, look at it again, but you get to change a blank into I think a hit or crit. You can correct me down below and kind of leave what it is that I'm missing, because yeah. So there's a few ways that we can do something with this. So they're going to gain, they have Agile 1. So with the training slot, I think that there's 3 super fantastic cards that'll go along with this right now: tenacity, up close and personal, and situational awareness. So situational awareness will allow them to not just cancel those hits, but cancel crits, and use the 2 dodges that they gain probably from two moves to cancel extra crits, just in case, you know, like 2 crits get through, they can just cancel those 2 crits and not have to worry about anything. Tenacity, you won't be able to cancel those crits, so maybe like 1 or 2 crits get through, you're gonna have to roll for it. And then if you get into melee, at least you're gonna have an extra red dice to add on top of the 4 black and 2 red, or 2 white, sorry, 4 black, 2 white. You're gonna have 1 red on top of that. Or you could have up close and personal. And for now, I'm going to try the up close and personal, because after you perform a ranged attack at range 1 to 2, you're going to gain a dodge. So there's 2 Tauntauns in a unit, and they both have range 1 to 2 guns. So you would be rolling 4 red dice if you just combined the 2. If you split fire, you'd have, you know, 2 here, 2 there. So if you were to move, you're going to gain those dodges from Agile, and then maybe you split fired, you're going to gain 2 more dodges from those 2 separate attacks. So that's 4 dodges on there but if someone still gets crits through, you're still going to have to roll for those crits, but at least you've got some dodges. To me, I think situational awareness is going to be the best because you're going to be able to cancel more with those dodges, and you can still give out dodges with the rebel officer and Leia if you can keep up with the Tauntauns. But most of the time, your Tauntauns getting ahead because they're speed 3. So up close and personal would be great, but how often are you making a ranged attack and not try to get into melee? So it's just really hard to choose. At the moment, I think situational awareness is going to be better on them. You do 3 of those. We're at 724. We still have a ton of activations that we can use and do. So maybe we go with another rebel trooper and we give them just a Z6. They're not going to be surging or anything, and then a medical droid, which that leaves us 2 over. So we'd probably have to take away something from someone. You could probably take it away anything. I mean, it's just 2 points. It doesn't matter what you kind of take away. Say that you didn't want them on there, but I mean, that's the cheapest you're going to get without having to recover. And range 1 to 2 is not the best, but impact 1. You could have him if you really wanted a heavy. You probably could just go with something different. Honestly, you could just take a situational awareness off of one of those Tauntaun Riders if you wanted to. And you've got, 796. Oh, hold on, wait, what just happened? So I'm going to put the situational awareness on one of them. How's that taking 4 points off? That's so weird. I'm taking 2 points off by taking just one of these situational awarenesses, and it's still keeping 6. I don't know. Wow. All right. Well, yeah, I don't know what's going on with this at the moment, but yeah, you've got 10 activations here. You've got pretty much Leia with Lead by Example with Inspire 4, a Rebel Officer. Both of them have Vigilance. They're going to be able to keep dodges on everyone. If you use HQ uplink and kind of recover, you're getting dodges, but you're not quite getting aim. So it's up to you whether you want those actual comm technicians on there. Say that you don't have to have them on there. That leaves you with so many more options. Say that you put, the situational awareness back on them. And then maybe you took this off and you're left with that much left. You could probably do another 1 and 1, leaving you with 11 activations, all the Tauntauns, and then you do situational awareness again on them. So I feel like this is a pretty stacked 11 activations, and it's pretty heavy. I mean, you've got a ton of people on here, but one of these lists is not bad. What I'll do is I'm going to put a link in the description for the Tauntaun list and for the FD Cannon list, so that you can both have, if you want one or the other, you can make a decision from there. But okay, all right, that's it. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe, like the channel, and leave a comment below, because it's engaging and it really kind of helps to give ideas. If you haven't followed me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at ShadowScout0013, on Discord. I'm in there and stuff. Just let me know if you got any questions. But other than that, I will see you guys in the next video, and hopefully you guys have a great day.